Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jennifer. Today I am doing a general reading for the sign of Gemini. It doesn't matter where the placement is. If it fits, take it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You guys, as soon as I tapped into your energy, it got a little bit hard to breathe. And as you can see, I have a lot of light on this side. It's because I'm sitting in front of an open window. And this is normally where I do my readings. This is normally where I sit down and I meditate and do work for myself, any rituals, stuff like that. But today, for some reason, there has been non-stop just disturbances, noises. There was a couple fighting down the street. There was this dog that would non-stop barking. And as you can hear, that motorcycle that literally just went down the street. It's almost like you guys keep getting distracted. You guys can't seem to center yourself. And as I was meditating as well, I could not reach. I like to reach a certain depth in my meditation, a certain level of, okay, this is where I am, this is where I'm centered. I couldn't reach it. I tried 3 times and I could not reach it. And so I didn't get a lot of messages while I was in there, just because I couldn't. It was almost like I couldn't ground myself. And I don't feel like it's me. I actually feel pretty grounded today. I'm feeling really good today. So there's a sense here of you guys feeling a little bit grounded, ungrounded, not being able to ground yourselves. And also there just seems to be a lot of distractions. Not even distractions, but a lot of bothersome noises. It seems like you guys are getting annoyed and almost like being poked at by dumb shit, right? That's funny. Oh my gosh, you guys got a lot. Yeah, you guys got quite a few of these. So the way I like to do my readings, I didn't even do my intro because I kind of just had to get out what was being said so then I can get back into my own energy. See, you see the airplane flying overhead, disturbing. They're annoyances. There's little just pet peeves, annoyances. You seem to be getting, and I feel it's a sense of because you guys have at the bottom of the deck, you guys have the winter's dream gestation period. So I feel like right now you guys are in the middle of basically, and you guys also got rest, which is funny. You guys got rest and gestation period. So I feel like there's a sense of right now you guys need to be getting a lot of rest, but you guys are getting antsy. Like you guys have been in rest for so long that you guys are like, I am getting sick of this shit. It's almost like you guys are getting annoyed because you guys, I'm feeling a sense of boredom instead of peace. And that's why, like, before I tapped into your energy, I had a sense of peace, and now I have this sense of like, God, this is so annoying. Like, I just want to go out and do something, and I want to go and live my life and start my dreams and this and this and that. And that's what I'm getting. Like, I'm getting a lot of, and in fact, I'm having a hard time even like getting from what's going on through my head, because I have so much going on in my head right now, getting it, articulating it properly through the spoken word. I'm having a hard time with that. So I feel like you guys are having a hard time just because I feel like you guys are getting irritated. That's the word I was looking for. Just irritated and annoyed of having been put, you feel like you're back in a timeout. Like you feel like you're exhausted again. There's a sense of you guys having a surges of energy and then feeling tired. Having a surge of energy, feeling tired. And so they're saying that right now there's a sense of resting. What's happening right now is there is a huge manifestation that is coming in for you guys. But right now it is in a gestation period. It is still winter, technically. I think we've moved into spring, but there was something that you were trying to manifest during the winter. That's so interesting because yesterday when I was doing Taurus's read, my ears started to do this weird like popping noise, and it's doing it again, which it doesn't feel very comfortable. um yeah, so there seems right now to be a period of needing to rest when you can. Obviously we all have, different lives. Some of us work for companies, we have younger children, stuff like that it'll make it harder for you to rest. But what I'm hearing is rest when you can, and even if you have laundry or you have whatever, use the surges of energy to do what you have to do. And then even if you're not done and you feel like once again your battery is drained, rest, because right now you're manifesting and it's taking a lot, because this is a large manifestation. It is a big one, something that you have been wishing for a really long time. It's taking a lot of energy. So it's calling in for you to rest right now. And even if you like, let me give you an example. I have a really hard time sleeping during the day. I can if I force myself, but it's really difficult for me to just sit there and rest or sleep. So I'll lay there and I'll just kind of quiet my mind and close my eyes, and then I'll even lay there for an hour. Like it just depends on what I need, and then I'll get up. Sometimes I do take a nap. I think the longest nap I've ever taken was like 45 minutes, and that was, yeah. Um so if you can nap, take a quick nap. I wouldn't take like a 4 hour nap. I mean, if your body calls to it, then that's fine. But like I said, if you're waking up, in the middle of the night and doing things, or if you're waking up really early, like, again, let me give you an example. Yesterday, I woke up at 6, got my daughter ready for school, and then I spent like 5 hours just working, working on my business. And then the whole rest of the afternoon, I spent hanging out, because then I felt really drained and really tired, and I was having some ascension symptoms. So I rested. This morning I woke up, we were running late because I felt exhausted. So I went to go take my daughter to school, and then when I got back, I slept another hour. And so it's like 12 o'clock my time. I showered, I did all the things I had to do. And so it's 12 o'clock now. And now when my day is getting started, right? And then I won't stop until my energy drops. And then I'll take a rest. And if it comes back up again, I'll do more stuff. So that's kind of an example of how I'm feeling, of what you guys are going through. And so just make sure you guys are being mindful of taking care of yourselves first, right? Not even relationships. I mean, if you have younger kids, then it's kind of a given you have to do that. But even with your partner, see if you can get them to help a little bit more. Delegate responsibilities around the house. If you have older children that can help, things like that. Okay. So before I shuffled the deck, I actually looked at the bottom and you guys had revelation. I put it back in the deck and I started to shuffle and it came back out again. So there's revelations coming. And I feel like also the reason why you guys need to rest is because while you guys are actually resting, not only when you guys are quieting your mind, but also in dream state, you guys are getting revelation. There's a lot of information that's being given to you, not just about your guys' expansion, but a lot having to do with the stuff that's coming up for you guys. There's a lot of stuff coming in for the future. There's a lot of information that you guys are being given, a lot of I'm hearing secrets, but I don't think that's secrets from like people. I'm thinking, oh, and my ear just started ringing. Secrets from your guides, ancestors, family lineage. You guys are being expanded and aware of new secrets, gifts, responsibilities, and you're also being shown a lot of what is to come in the future. And it's draining. It's a lot. You guys are being asked to sleep and to rest and to calm your mind, because that's exactly what's happening. Yeah, because look at this. Spiritual connection. I'm getting two things with that. Descending power. And then you guys got tiger spirit rises. Yeah. Yeah. Descending power. Your guys' power is growing. Your gifts are growing. Your clair, all of them are growing. They're expanding. And when you're expanding in any aspect, it's not an easy process. And I don't know about you guys, but I know for me personally, when I'm going through ascension symptoms, it's very painful. I struggle a lot because of the pain. It's not a very fun process, if that makes sense. It's almost like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just extremely, extremely painful. And I know a lot of people get sick, as do I. Oh, there we go. They said growing pains. So it hurts. Like, it physically hurts when I'm having ascension symptoms, headaches, migraines, nausea, all of that. So you need to rest, because there is a huge amount of power, and it's saying descending power. So it's descending from the heavens. It's being given to you guys. It is being brought down by divine, by your ancestors' secrets. Descending power. This is power that is from your guys' descendants, gifts from your ancestors, gifts from your lineage, that because you guys were able to break those curses, they skipped so many generations, and now they're being gifted to you. It's something that's coming down from your lineage, right? And then you have spiritual connection 333, which I'm getting two. There seems to be a small group of you that there is a spiritual connection coming in. I don't feel like there may be a touch of this message in the rest of the reading, at the end of the reading, but for the most part, this is a spiritual connection. You guys are now fully connected to divine. You guys are fully connected to who you are, who you're meant to be, to your path. You are on the right path. You are on the right timeline, right? And then the last card we have is the Tiger Spirit Rises. This is you guys waking up, rising up, using this fire to burn down the ice, to burn down the snow, to get ready and to move and to jump into your guys' path, because you guys are going to have all the information, and you guys are now fully connected and have all the information that you need, the revelations, to start doing what you're meant to do, right? Because we're starting off here with the perfect storm, the courage to step into your life. Yeah, it's absolutely, it completely 100% connects with the other cards that came out for you guys. The courage to step, there seems to be a sense of everything is going to come, everything is going to connect. Look at this. Everything is going to connect. There's going to be a perfect storm. A perfect storm for you guys to be able to rise up and basically finish this manifestation and step into your guys' new life. And this new life is going to be absolutely amazing. And from this, I know it's, look, there's a connection. Look, do you see this? I was going to say electricity. It's not electricity. Not thunder. Oh my gosh. Being in your guys' energy, my thoughts are discombobulated. You know what I'm talking about. The lightning. The lightning. You see how it's coming down from above? Almost like it's a direct contact to, I want to say solar, but really it looks like on this bird, it's on its heart. But it is red. Red and blue. It's a portal. It's a portal. It seems to be a portal on this where you're being connected from everywhere. There's information coming from the past, present, and I want to say even the future, from up high, from things you've learned, things you're letting go. This is now going to be powered up. It's almost like Iron Man. with his, because that's what made the machine run, right? That was the power up. That's funny and interesting. And with that happening, there's going to be overflow, overwhelm, and plenty we have here. And this card came out in Taurus yesterday, but it had a different meaning to it. I feel like with overflow and overwhelm and plenty, for you guys, I feel like there's going to be a sense of an overflow of abundance, an overflow of information, an overflow of, you guys are going to be bombarded. I'm hearing you guys were blinded, but now I see. And I'm getting that song. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. Right? And look, all of this water draining from the pillars or whatever, this castle, whatever they're called. Do you see how it's draining all the water? It's starting to drain. You guys can now finally see clearly. There's going to be a clear path. You know what's funny is that there is an image on here. Oh my gosh, that is so interesting. I don't know if you guys can see, but there is a mirrored reflection on the bottom of this pyramid or the house or this building. And if you look at it, it looks like the Matrix. Am I wrong? So there's a sense here of like the Matrix is being removed from you. It's almost a sense of they're draining the Matrix from you so you can see clearly now. That is so crazy. I love this reading. That's absolutely amazing. Anyway, so we move into deep, quiet meditation and stillness. Like I said, there's going to be a sense of once you come out of this, I don't feel like you're necessarily going to go back into a resting state, but there's going to be a sense of needing to take a minute to ground yourself. It's almost like it's going to be so overwhelming that you're going to need to take a minute to literally quiet your mind so you're not overwhelmed. Because what people don't understand is, and I can tell you this from experience, that we go through negative things and we go through all these things, and those, you know, they can topple you over, and it's a norm. You're like, well, that was, you know, in my eyes, not such a great thing, right? But having a manifestation that is huge come to you can have the same effect, especially if you've never been in that position in your life where you've never reached that level of manifestation, where you've never reached that level of again, the words are leaving me, of let's say ascension, of achievement, right? It can topple you over. It can knock you on your ass because you're like, whoa, what do you, it's like somebody who's always struggled with money. And I mean like struggled with money. Let's say, you know, what's the saying? Steal from Peter to pay Paul or something like that. I don't remember the saying, but literally lives paycheck to paycheck, can barely afford, you know what I mean? Barely has the means to survive, even though they work hard. You know, we know the kind of situations that we're living in right now, where with everything, prices going up, it's almost like a 3 household income type of world we're living in. But that's neither here nor there. But it's a situation where that kind of person who has gone their whole life with having to struggle, even though they've worked so hard, all of a sudden becoming a millionaire. Or, you know, getting this amazing job and having all of these things. It's hard to process. It's just like how people, when they become famous overnight, so many of them back in the day would go bankrupt within years, a couple years, because they didn't know how to handle it. It was overwhelming. It was ungrounding. They didn't know. They just splurged, and it was just too much. It was too much emotionally. That's the truth. It wasn't even about, oh, it obviously could be something about, you know, not knowing how to handle money, but also it has to do with a lot of emotion. It has to do with self-control. It has to do with feeling a lack of. People spend money because they feel a lack of. They feel like they need to throw away money. And when I say throw away money, I don't mean like, you know, going on vacations or doing stuff like that. I mean like just splurging just to splurge. Just buying everything inside because it is filling a void. So sorry, I went on a rant, but I was just getting a lot. So yeah, there's going to be a sense where there needs to be a meditation and stillness. You're going to be bombarded with so much good stuff. And I feel for a lot of you guys, this has never happened. Like for you guys, this is something that is just overwhelming. And there's going to be a sensation of just so much that it's actually going to scare you guys. So there's going to be a sense here of needing to take a step back, breathing, meditation, grounding yourself, and making sure and telling yourself that you can do it. It doesn't matter what it is, you can do it. Because and I know you guys can do it because you guys have the straddling world, wandering between realms. So there's a sense here of you being so balanced, so beautifully balanced between your higher self and your 3D, your emotions being grounded, you being able to use your gifts for not only your, whatever it is that your gifts are, but being able to use your gifts to follow your path, to do exactly what it is that you're meant to do, to go after the things that you know are good for you, and to stay away from the things that, because you've already been through all the messed up lessons. That's the point. That was the point of healing. Excuse me. So that you can use your discernment and know what is good for you and what is not going to be good for you, right? And so there is this is absolutely beautiful. There is a sense here of you working hand in hand with divine, with God, with the universe, whatever it is you want to call it. There is a sense here of you being in and out, in and out, in and out. But a good balance. You're not going to be ungrounded or too grounded. There is going to be, I'm seeing an even stream of white light from top to bottom, right? Which is absolutely amazing. Look, I thought this was two people. This is one person. And half of him is blue and half of him is purple. Earth and higher consciousness. That is beautiful. Look, and there's two worlds. There's a world there, and then there's a world there. Yeah, this is beautiful. Which leads us to the last card, which is skywriting, the fates. Like I said, everything here is leading you up. Everything that you've done, all the hardship that you've gone through, the tower moments that were endless. Literally, it was like Tower Tuesday. No more Taco Tuesday, which was fucked up. Everything that you've been through, every time you shed, and I keep seeing a snake shed. And I think I said this did I say this yesterday or did I dream this? I think I did say this yesterday. A snake shedding its skin, but repeatedly. Like there was a repeat of having to shed your skin, of having to continually, and every time you thought you were done, they're like, no, but you have more. You being like, but what the, why? I thought I was done, but they're like, no, you're not done. And the truth is that we're never done. But the lessons that we were going through, and I count myself in this, were really heavy ones because they were the deepest, the longest, they were karmic, they were past lifetimes, they were family lineage. So the lessons that we're going to be learning now, we're still going to continue to learn lessons, but they're going to be lessons that will just raise us at a higher level, but we know better now. We know how to, we're better equipped. We know how to handle things better. We're emotionally mature. You know what I mean? And so there's a sense here of, there's not a sense here. It's literally, you are doing what you came here to do. You're literally on the right path to do exactly what you came here to do, what you said you were going to come here to do, everything that you signed up for, all the fucked up shit that you went through to do this for. But I also am getting a little bit of a connection with the spiritual connection. There seems to be spiritual connections coming in that are faded, contracts with people, relationships, but not just love, not just romantic relationships. I'm hearing soul connections, soul tribe, friends, mentors, people that you're gonna meet for 5 minutes and that will literally like bring information that is mind-blowing in 5-second conversations, 5-minute conversations, 1 day, 2 days that you'll never see again, right? Just connections. It's going to be a different kind of learning. It's going to be a spiritual learning now. It's going to be because you are no longer harboring all of those things from the past, because you shed all those things. You've done the work. You've done the shadow work, and you've unprogrammed yourself from the matrix. The matrix is being stripped from you. All of it, right? So you are moving into your fate, your path, what you were supposed to come here to do. You are doing exactly what you were meant to do. Okay, guys. Oh my gosh, that was absolutely beautiful. That was absolutely gorgeous. I love that. I love that for you guys. I'm going to get you guys a oracle card. I'm trying to figure out which ones because I have so many. I'm going to just do, you know what? I'm actually going to do, let's see. Guidance for Gemini. Oh, that's a lot. That's interesting. Yep. Okay. I'm going to take all of them. You guys got Merkaba 32. And it says, the frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. Yes. Soul time. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, only one that embraces the concept while the corporeal body is mortal. The soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. What did I say? See? A new way. You're being removed, stripped from the matrix. And then you got discernment. Oh, thank you, guys. I love it when a reading just comes together. Don't you love it when a plan just comes together? The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. All right. If this didn't come out together, I don't know what does. Like a burrito. Like a perfectly wrapped burrito. All right, Geminis, thank you so much for being here with me. If you guys are interested in any of my product, there is a link below. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. If you guys would like to help the channel, you can hit the like, share, and subscribe. I truly, truly love and appreciate you guys so much. I will see you guys next time. Bye.